Alright guys, so we all know what happened to Dottore in the most recent Archon quest, and now the question is obviously, is he going to be playable or not? Is there even any chance that he's going to be playable in the future? And I actually have some good news. I had a conversation yesterday with a very trusted leaker, which some of you might know under the name of Uncle Lunarka. Anyway, I asked her what she thinks about Dottore and if he's going to be playable, and she said this: he still has something somewhere to bring him back, but he kept it a secret, or 2, he's using his memories as he suggested. Now, once again, to make it clear, this is not a leak. This is just what she thinks could happen to Dottore based on all the information that we have and everything. But I trust her, and if I trust her, you guys can trust her too. Anyway, the first point that she makes might actually have some truth to it, because we had a leak a while ago, a few months back, or even longer than that. We had a leak about something like this that said something about him being able to come back in Snezhnaya. And in fact, let me pull it up for you guys. Let me pull it up real quick. This is extremely interesting. The reason why I'm showing you guys is because of this whole bottom section. First, it says that Dottore's true goal is to break the change of fate, and that's why he created 24 clones, meaning the clone that was in Not Cry is not the only version of him, which is very important. And then if we scroll down even further, we'll see that as for the playable character version of Dottore, it's apparently like this. He has completed a new clone that is stored in Snezhnaya's capital and is part of a playable character plan. However, this character clone has no memories. It is a completely new self. It's the alternate path Omega. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean, but the point is, he apparently has a clone stored in Snezhnaya that's different from the version we had in Not Cry. And if we take a look at this again, it starts to make a lot of sense, right? She thinks that he might have something that could bring him back. Which, if we look at this, at the old leak that I just showed you guys, it actually makes a lot of sense. If this is true, this would highly increase the chances not only for Dottore becoming playable, but also someone like Capitano. Because Capitano will come back at some point. I know. Before you guys start saying that it's cope, I'm telling you guys he will come back. Alright, there's plenty of indicators for it. If we get Dottore back, we could also bring Capitano back. There's a lot of like lore reasons for this. Like if Dottore is gonna mess with the ley lines or something, well, then we could bring Capitano back as well. Also, another factor that we want to keep in mind is that if they do this, they can actually release Dottore without having to worry about the Chinese law, because under the Chinese law, they're not really allowed to make playable evil characters or playable villains. And with this, well, they can kind of go around this, right? Because the playable version that we will get of him is not the same version that committed all these heinous crimes, which means that way they could release Dottore without getting into any legal trouble. So overall, for me, this makes a lot of sense, but let me know what you guys think about this down below in the comments. That's pretty much it for this video. It was a pretty short one, but I just wanted to sort of give you guys a little bit of hope and show you guys what is actually going on, because a lot of people are doom posting and everything, but there's actually some very interesting perspectives to this. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this down below in the comments. And with that being said, as always, I wish everyone a nice and wonderful day.